I smiled for the cameras. I lifted the trophy. The world exploded in joy. But when the stadium emptied, when the noise faded, when the lights went out, I was alone with something I had carried for most of my life. Silence. Not the calm kind, the heavy kind. People believe winning solves everything. That success fills every empty space inside you. It doesn't. Sometimes it makes the emptiness louder. From the outside, my life looks perfect. Trophies stacked high, records broken, dreams fulfilled. But greatness comes with a weight that no one warns you about. I carried expectations before I fully understood what they meant. I was a child who just wanted to play. I never wanted to be a symbol. I never wanted to be a savior. I just loved the ball. But somewhere along the way, my love became a responsibility. A whole country looked at me and waited. They waited for miracles. They waited for redemption. They waited for joy. And every time I failed, the silence turned into disappointment. They didn't shout at first, they sighed. And sometimes that hurts more. They said I wasn't strong enough, not loud enough, not passionate enough. They wanted a hero who screamed. I was a hero who stayed quiet. They didn't see the nights when doubts are beside me. They didn't hear the questions that followed me everywhere. Why isn't it enough? Why can't I give them what they want? Why does it feel so heavy? But I kept going, not because I was fearless, but because stopping would have hurt more. I gave everything quietly, every run, every bruise, every loss. I carried defeat in silence. I carried hope in silence. I carried responsibility in silence. People think silence means comfort. It doesn't. Silence means you don't know how to put the weight down. Every tournament, every final, every missed chance, the pressure grew heavier. And yet, I never blamed anyone. I never ran from the game. I stayed. Because football was never just my job. It was my escape, my home, my truth. Winning the World Cup was not about proving anyone wrong. It was about releasing something I had carried for years. When I finally lifted that trophy, I didn't feel loud happiness. I felt relief, like breathing again after holding my breath for too long. I cried, not because I had won, but because I was finally allowed to let go. But even then, the silence returned. Because when you give everything, you don't suddenly become full, you become empty. And emptiness forces you to face yourself. No noise, no applause, no expectations, just you. That's the part people never talk about. They think greatness is noise. It's not. Greatness is consistency, it's responsibility, it's choosing to stay when walking away would be easier. I was never chasing greatness, I was chasing peace. Peace with the game, peace with myself. Football gave me a life I could never imagine, but it also took moments, energy, and parts of me that I will never get back. And that's okay, because love is something deeply, always costs something deeply. If you are watching this and you feel unseen, if people expect everything from you but listen to nothing you feel, understand this: silence does not mean weakness. Quiet does not mean empty. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who carry everything without asking for attention. I gave everything I had, not to be remembered as perfect, but to be honest with myself. And if my story teaches anything, it's this: winning doesn't heal you, it reveals you. And peace comes when you know you didn't abandon yourself along the way. Greatness isn't noise. It isn't shouting. It isn't forcing the world to notice you. Greatness is staying when everything feels heavy, when expectations crush you, when silence tests you. I gave you everything, quietly, completely, honestly, and that was enough.